Alright, here's my son's 2018 PW50. I'm changing out the top end to a 60, big bore 60 cc's that I bought from Amazon. I already took it apart. This is really basic. All you have to do was take out the spark plug, take out the exhaust, and then take out 4 bolts, and everything slides out. And then once everything slides out, the piston will show. And then all you have to do is take out one of these circlips, something like that, and slide this pin out, and then pop out the piston, and take out the bearing that's inside the shaft. There's a lot of videos on YouTube already about how to remove it, so I couldn't wait. I just took it out before my piston kit got here. So right now we'll be doing the unboxing of the piston kit. All right, here's the 60 cc kit I bought from Amazon. I want to say it was around like $70. I'll put a link in the description. I forgot what it's called. I think it was like niche or something like that. $70. It was the buyer's choice. My son's only turning 2, so I think I don't know why I got the bigger bore kit. It was just cheaper than the 50 cc at the time. So like, got the cheaper one. I got the throttle screw, so I know he won't over throttle it. So this kit comes with everything. It comes with the cylinder, the head. I think this is a cylinder. This is the head. A stud kit, the piston, NGK spark plug, and a gasket kit. So I actually bought some gaskets from Yamaha, because I thought I was going to just do the rings. I thought I was just going to do the rings. I thought that was just going to be messed up, but my whole piston is score. If they're the same size, I don't think they're the same size actually. No, this one looks bigger. I guess I'll use this one just to see how it is. Cylinder head. This actually feels good quality. Like, you can't tell, like, just a box. I don't know. It feels good quality. We'll see. It had good reviews. It was the Amazon choice, so I was like, might as well. Oh my gosh. Yep. Let's see how durable is it too. There we go. It looks nice. I don't know if you guys can see the cross hatching in there. I do have a light. I haven't done a top end in a long time, so I might be doing it wrong, but it should work. And I do not have the exhaust gasket. I bought this bike used, and I guess they removed it because on the PW, that little washer on the gasket makes it super slower. I need to buy one of those, but we can still assemble it today. Do they use the same one? Well, here it is. I don't know if they have, oh, maybe it's in here. Oh, it is. So they comes with the clips, piston, bearing. All right. Let's see. It doesn't come with the instructions. I always like instructions because I watched another review and they said that the rings are different, or like you're supposed to put a different orientation. We'll see. See if it works. I'm assuming this arrow goes to exhaust. Can't remember. I'll look it up before. I'll look it up before I actually install it. So right now I'm just so right now I'm installing the piston rings. So just slide it over. The taper has to face upwards, and then I think this is called where the oil outlet goes. So there's one right there, and another one right here. So when you install it when you install the cylinder, make sure these these piston rings line up with this. All right, so back to the bike. So what you have to make sure to do is make sure you clean the surface really good. The last gasket I had was stuck on there pretty good, so I had to make sure I had to just scrape it off. Just slide it in all the way. And I'm not changing out the studs because I actually tried to take it off, but it couldn't take off. So just leaving it how it is. You guys already see me put the rings on, and I'll be putting one clip on one side. All right. So the easiest way to put it on, it looks like this. I don't know if you guys even see it. Well, it looks like a little G. Looks like a little G. So just slide it in and then use needle nose pliers to get it in all the way. This is actually probably the hardest thing to do on a on a top end swap, for me at least. All right, so I finally got one of the clips in. It just goes into that little groove. There's like a little groove there. So get your bearing pin. Let's see if I can. Get this. People use assembly lube to put it in. I like putting my premix. So put your premix, lube it up a little bit. Have the arrow facing down for exhaust. Have your pin ready. Push it all the way with a flathead, so you can see actually with where you're supposed to put the other. If it's not going in all the way, you could use a socket just to guide it in home all the way. Make sure. There you go. There you go. Make sure your socket is smaller than the diameter of the actual piston, because you do not want to get it stuck. So it's seated all the way. You heard that little click. On this side, you can still see the where I'm supposed to put the other pin. So if I could find my other pin, I'll be putting it in. All right. Before you put the other clip, I always suggest to put some napkins or shop towels or napkins down the shaft or down the engine. So if your wrist pin or your clip ends up like shooting out, it doesn't shoot. It doesn't shoot in there. Excuse me, because that would be hard to get out. So all you do, needle nose pliers, and then just get it started. Squeeze it in there. Oops. Once you get it in, make sure like you're able to turn it so you know it's fully seated. And just carefully take it out. Cool. All right. So before we get the cylinder, line up the rings to the little pins on the, I think it's called like the oil pins. One's up here. One's up there. All right, both of them lined up. You take your cylinder and just coat it with your assembly lube or what have you. I put my pre-mix oil in there. All right. So just all right, I'm gonna go on that side. All right, the exhaust on the bottom. Try to slide it in straight as can be. Try to adjust a little bit. It is critical to line it up properly. So I'm just trying to take my time on this one. And then once it looks good, then just slide it in over. All right, that size in. Let me double check. All right, there you go. Felt straight when it went in. There you go. All right. Now just put the gasket. Gasket came a little bent, but it should make a really big difference. Should all flatten out when I put the head on. There you go. Move you back on the side. Clean out the head a little bit with brake cleaner. what I'm noticing about this is whatever coating that they use, it's flaking off. But as long as there's no coating on the surface, it should be okay. There you go. I'm gonna use the four old screws I had. Just a little bit of play too. I can't remember if the original one had play or not. So I think it was an 8. Nope, it's a 10. I don't know the torque specs on this, but just do evenly. Well, seems like everything's torqued down pretty good. What I want to do, check that all right. I should do a compression test, but nah. Let's see what size is this. They put a little dabble of anti-seize. Actually, no, it's okay. I'll probably be lubed up from all the carbon's gonna build up. That was a size 21. So basically all you need to do, Oh, yeah. So make sure you take that off. All right. Put the exhaust back on, and then I'll show you if it starts or not. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do 4 heat cycles. All right, that's first one, and I'll do a little test drive with my son.